Hey guys, Lux here, back with our playthrough of Astlibra Revision. Last time we got some of the silver chests. I was really hoping to get all the random chests, but we still need the gold ones. That's a little bit unfortunate. I have since, well, at the end of the last episode, I respect my entire character, and every single point we have is put into luck. So I'm hoping we won't have to do a lot. I'm hoping we won't have to do very much at all. Light is about to go out, of course. Numbness. I don't think dew from the world tree. We'll have to try using that. Like I said, I don't know if I ever have. There we go. Yeah, and of course it'll be easier once we get those force things, or the magnet skills. Get those a little bit better. It's kind of weird though. It's like I really expected to have more gold chests by now. I imagine difficulty plays a factor, or at least the harder ones where it says, like, you know, force, experience, and coins are all increased, right? I bet there's... Actually, that wouldn't surprise me at all if there was a boost to luck. Because I believe all of that is affected by luck. Mr. Cat. Well, maybe he's going for a bug or something. I see him trying to do something, and I'm just like, are you eating... I just cleaned up kitty barf. Because he was, decides he likes to eat kitty hair. I don't know what is it about kitties, but they love to eat their hair. Stamina card, that's cool. Those are actually really rare. Just those cards in general. And also, I haven't seen it in a while, but somehow the art reminds me of Record of Lodos War. Okay, that was a silver chest. Got me. Still. 11 coins, yay. That's basically, you know... I mean, I'm not gonna say it's worthless. Obviously, it's money, but... I wonder what determines the number. Like the amount. Because I think at the end of the game I was getting 200 something. Okay, well, see, that's not good. But no gold chest, at least. Right? That's what I half expected to happen. Like, there's the gold chest. I'm screwed. I mean, to be fair, though, there's more than just one. It's just very... It's just like, I want it. It's just RNG, too. That's, you know... It's kind of the other side, is like, it's just RNG. Oh yeah, I have. Oh well, I don't want. Oh, you have to do it before you block. Because you block in midair, but if you're blocking and you attack. So if you try and do a helm splitter, but you're not. Wait. Why was it... Okay. That was really confusing. I was... Because, you know, you do a shield bash, but that's basically the same thing as a helm splitter. It's just, if you do it in the air, you get the... Anyway. Well, it's cool. We're getting resources at least. Whoa. Thought he was gonna get me there. Okay, well, alright. Here's what we'll do. We'll head back to town. Now it's just taunting me. Butter is good. We'll go to the left, we'll come back, and then if we don't get it that way, then... Well, hello, mister. Are you gonna come up here? Are you not coming up here? You're just looking like you're gonna come up here? Exactly what you do. We'll head towards the left and come back, and if that doesn't give us the chest, then we'll just go into the cave. We'll respec in town, go into the cave, and then and fight the boss. Right, Mr. Kitten? All my skills are, yeah. See, I knew it. You are coming up here. Come on, then. Okay, there we go. Yeah? You want to cuddle too, or no? We don't have to. You could just lay down. Meow. Look at the belly! Look at the belly! Look at the belly! I'm rubbing it. I'm doing like this. I'm like... But gently. Very gently. You coming up? Okay. Here, let's... Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, my cute. We're cuddling? Okay, well, your dad is gonna keep playing the game. Will... Pray for me to get a gold chest, Mr. Manicat. You know, it's actually amazing when I think about this game, how... I mean, despite all... I mean, this is going to sound really stupid, but it feels really professional. Despite all of the... I don't know how to put it. There's flaws. There's absolutely flaws, but... See, I told you it's taunting me. Despite all of the flaws, it just feels like with how it works, its gameplay features in and stuff over time. You know, it works sort of the tutorial, the in-game tutorial, if you will. Oh, you're smelling my breath. It's coffee breath. It makes way more sense than... I just started playing Tales of Zestiria. I'm not a huge Tales fan. I've played a couple. I played Symphonia and the sequel back in the day. And I have a bunch of them, but I just never play them. But like I start the game and it's talking about like equipment grids and other stuff and all this crap, and I'm just like, oh my god, we're still in the prologue, and even the fighting doesn't feel particularly good, and I'm just like, you know, it's rough. I was like, I feel like even I'm reading all the stuff, and I'm like, I just feel lost. You know, it just, you know what I mean? It's like it makes no freaking sense. It's gonna be one of those things that once you've done it for hours, then you go back and read the manual and it kind of makes sense, maybe. You're just gonna have to learn by doing, because someone telling you how it's done makes no freaking sense. You know, and that's a professional company. Oh, sorry, mister. Whacked him in the face with the controller on the way down, but... Oh, you're so good. Man. I do love you, though. I love you. Even though, it's maybe... Him cuddling like that is maybe contributing to my shoulder issues. You know, it's whatever. But yeah, it's really strange. Playing that, and I'm just like, wow, this is... You know, how it's set up is... It just doesn't make sense, as opposed to this, which more and more, you know... This just seems to all flow really well and just mesh really well together. Didn't mean to do it, but it's cool. You're so good. You're so cute. Oh, I don't know if I read Holy Water. Prevents petrifaction for a while. Items cannot be used when petrified, so protect yourself beforehand. See, that's, yeah, it's really interesting. But, I mean, I never used them. I know there are specific attacks that, that will petrify, but I just never did it. You know, the other thing is, this is a game that I would say is very Japanese. If that makes any sense. Like, there's all this crap going on with the localizers lately, and that's been going on forever. That's always been going on. You know, localizers deliberately mistranslating the, you know, anime and video games. That's not new. That's literally been the whole time. I've always sort of despised the dubs as a result of that. Like, dubbing is great to get people into anime, but especially when you start seeing all that crap, how they're deliberately changing stuff, or even you take something like the Escaflowne movie, if anyone remembers Escaflowne from back in the day, and the abortion, that was the Fox for Kids version, right? I remember hearing from the director of the English dub, and he was like, well, you know, my vision is for this and this and that, and that's how I directed the characters. And you're like, your vision. It's not your movie. It's their movie. You're a director because you're directing the voice talent to sound like you should be aiming for it to be the same. Because we don't like it because it's just the same as Western media. We like it because it's different. You know? And actually, if you go watch, the scene that I can recommend specifically is Escaflowne, when Vaughn first gets, there's like an airship and he finds the mech suit, right? And in the Japanese dub, he's like half crazy sounding. He's like, Escaflowne, ha! You know, and then you watch the dub and he's like, Escaflowne. And it's like the mood is completely different. So it's, you know what, screw it. We'll put it all back into luck. We'll fight the boss like this. You know, maybe we'll get it on the way. But this, like I said, the reason I like anime and stuff is because it's different. It's different, and maybe it's more to my tastes. I don't like all anime, of course, but, you know, people didn't like Squid Game because it was Korean. They liked it because it was different and it was good. You know? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, same thing. You know, people that watched it dubbed were like, oh, it's terrible. And it's like, I told my parents, I'm like, don't watch it dubbed. Watch it subtitled. The dub is terrible. You'll hate the movie. What did they do? They watched it dubbed. They're like, this movie sucks. I'm like, well, yeah. But yeah, so that's why, I mean, that's one of the reasons I like this game, because it's so... I mean, I love it, honestly. Not just because it's different. It's amazing, honestly, but... yeah, it's, oh, you... That's why, you know, even playing the Tales game now, I'm like, how much of this is actually translated? You know, how much of this is translated correctly? It's that nagging fear in my mind, because when we didn't know any better, it was permissible. You know, even though there was, you get like Tales of Arcadia, right? They just threw away the entire script and rewrote it. I still haven't played the game, but... yeah, we'll do this one. You know, and it's like, how could you... You know, how many games... Now, serious question, though. Because we got to talk about this. I hate localizers, but you get like Ted Woolsey, and he punches up someone like Kefka, right? Like Kefka was very not as crazy, you know, in the original Final Fantasy VI or 3 for America. Right? Kefka was nowhere near as crazy, and so would he have been as memorable? You know, would the game have been as good had he not do that? But the other thing to remember is that was also Kefka's character, right? Because the original developers saw that and they're like, yes, this is way better. You know, it's not some dipshit being like, oh, I covered up because of the patriarchy. They're not changing the whole frickin' meaning of the characters and the scenes and all that stuff, you know? So, I mean, that's... You know, I really think that, you know, the problem is all these people they're just looking to stick their dick into it. You know, like they're failed writers, basically, right? They're not. You know, would they do it if they could change the source material anymore? Right? That's... You know, where does... Because a lot of the fan stuff does it for free, right? Like, I don't necessarily want someone that would do it for free. But I want you to do it properly. You know, and I think there's definitely a point to be made about paying them better. Another silver chest. Because, and this is what people don't understand. Businesses, they try and cheap out. They try and pay as little as possible, right? Because they make more money. Makes sense. Problem is, if you pay lower, you have lower quality applicants, you have higher turnover, your end product is worse. It's just overall things are kind of crappier, but they don't really care. So I don't know. Yeah, as long as the machine that's doing the translating is not woke as well, and that's why ChatGPT isn't really, like, you don't really hear about it anymore as much. It's because they had to break it to make it a machine that's based on logic. If you try and say, no, a man actually is a woman, or a woman is a man, there's no clear definitions, it's not going to know what to do. It's not going to understand. That's why, you know, was it 2001? That's why Hal went crazy, because they told him to lie. And it's a machine that operates on logic and truth, because things fall apart if you don't use logic and truth. That's why society's falling apart today, right? But as long as they don't program it to be crap, yeah, get rid of all the localizers. F them. I'd rather have, you know, shoddy machine translated stuff. And by the way, it's not going to be. You're going to get some, they're probably going to get some intern or someone that kind of knows English to just, you know, in Japan, to just smooth it out. So yeah, that's my hope. Get rid of these maggots, basically. They're not trying to understand the source material. Most of them don't even speak or read Japanese, right? Whatever. They're in it for the fame, right? I mean, ask yourself, right? Let's say it was just a paycheck, but they couldn't control anything. They couldn't change anything. They couldn't get any fame, right? They couldn't be out at these conventions or anything like that. How many of them would actually just do it? Because the pay sucks, right? But how many of them would still do it? Probably not many. Probably zero, right? It's like, would you do a part-time job at McDonald's? No. I mean, if you really needed the money and your main job couldn't do anymore, but these people are doing that as their main job. Would you do like 3 or 4 part-time fast food jobs? Why? You know what I mean? That's kind of how it is. It's like they're doing it for the clout. They're doing it because they're all narcissistic. They're terrible people. Anyway, let's do this. We didn't get the gold chest. That's fine. We'll be back. All right. So, last time, well, you know, we opened the thing and the dude is nowhere to be seen. He went on ahead. It's probably not going to end well. Let's go in. What? What the hell is that thing? That's not something a human can handle by any stretch of the imagination. But our escape route has been cut off. What do we do? Do you think you could do something? So, I mean, its head is actually weak, but you could break it. Oh, just gotta watch out for that. I don't remember the type. I should have been using backstep there. So see, our So the steel gold on the combo thing must have been... Well, maybe we absorb it. I don't know. Maybe it's like the magnet effect. Anyway. So the bird is pretty impressed. Karen's pretty impressed. We're badasses. You actually beat it? Are you really human? Well, no, we have a bird that talks that possesses us and lets us use magic and shit. So I'd say, no, we're not normal. But yeah, if it was just us, we probably couldn't beat that thing. Well, I guess half the success was probably due to my powers. There you go. No, 2/3. I'm sure of it. Anyway, let's move on. I still can't see that old man anywhere. Yeah, I mean, no body, right? I mean, I guess he could have been eaten, but, In front of me lies the bleached white skeleton of a warrior, dead for many decades. In its hand, the skeleton clutches what appears to be its dying message. Should anyone reach this place and read this letter, please hear my last wish. I did not come here to find the scales. I came to collect the herb that grows near them. I was able to obtain the herb after much hardship, but I was gravely wounded by the guardian beast. I'm about to pass through the gates of the netherworld. Please give this herb to my daughter in the village. The last part is blurred by blood and illegible, and the author's name is only just barely readable. May God have mercy on my two beloved daughters, Arya and Maria. Wolf. In its other hand, the skeleton is clutching tattered and withered herbs. Acquired withered legendary herb. Well. Where would it be? There it is. Medicinal herb said to grow near Astrea's scales. Originally had the power to cure all kinds of illnesses. Well, maybe we can go back and bring it to them. I assume the door is still sealed, because it was sealed anyway. Acquired Astrea's scales. Acquired 2 counts of scale pans. You can now select Libra from the menu. You can place items on the scales to gain passive abilities. This is why I say don't sell all your stuff, because the effectiveness is related to the balancing of the scales. The more balanced the scales are, the stronger the effect is. That's really cool. A page for the Libra menu has been added to the Book of Karen. Well, okay, so the door was sealed a minute ago. Pans for a set of scales increases the number of items placeable on the scales. Next objective, return to Pekachira village. You know, we could just use the, Yeah, I was gonna say we could just use the drops, but, well, it seems like they've disappeared from our inventory. Alright, so do not sort by karma. We'll sort by heavy to light. So, normally I put this on there, but you know, I'm not going to. I want to find 2 things that are similar, have similar weights. Okay, 34, 35. This would probably be okay. A hemostatic and Or these. Paralysis resistance. Bleeding resistance is pretty important, though. Max HP recovery, and gradual recovery. Gradual recovery is basically regeneration. You know. We'll do these. I mean, it's a quest item, though. You generally don't want to do that. It's just not good practice. It's like, hey, let's remove a quest item from our inventory. You know, that seems like a bad idea, just in general. Because it does. It's considered not in your inventory anymore, and that's... I mean, I don't know. Okay, so see, you put one on there and it tips the scales. And I assume 0 is the percent effectiveness up at the top. So we'll add one of these. So presumably it's 100% effective. And the thing is, each point of difference, right? So these were both 34, for example. If I did a 34 and a 35, each point is 10%. So if you have a greater than 10% or 10-point difference, it's 0. So you know, you gotta pick, right? You might not want, like, epic bleeding resistance. That's great. Attack power, magic power, and they're normal and good. It's like, it's fine, right? All right, well, let's try to escape. So the door is open now. So we can't just leave, or we can't teleport out of here. But additionally, we hit the save point. It seems like all the enemies have vanished, which is... You know, that's unfortunate, I would say. But don't worry about that, though. You can... It's fine. You'll be able to come back here and repopulate the area with enemies. Light's about to go out. Oh, let's... Can I go back in? Light's about to go out. Well, we'll use another one just because. There we go. So this looks way different. I mean, it's dark also. It's like the sun is about to set, or has set. Village is destroyed. Bar is gone. The water's all dried up. I think this was the item shop. Oh no, the item shop was right here. That's totally gone. This was the weapon shop. Only a decrepit door remains. On closer inspection, a faintly carved inscription is visible. Thank you. Hey, I feel as if there are no humans left in this world. It's really kind of dark. Ah, another ghost. It's weird, isn't it? Right? Whoa. You're the ghosts, aren't you? I woke up this morning and you were gone. When we woke up, you were nowhere in sight. That's why we're out here wandering around. Guess you're not ghosts, then. Gao, was it? There's something odd going on in the village up ahead. Do you know anything about it? What? I told you I told you there was nothing up ahead. The only thing around is the ruins of some old town. So I'm not sure what sort of odd situation you're talking about. Well, I suppose we've been getting constant report of ghost sightings. Is that what you mean? Did you guys really see ghosts out here? Seems like we did. Or rather, we saw something, right? Hey, Gao. Do you know why the village died out? Ah, yeah, I heard about that. They say the village had a legendary set of scales that could give you the... Getting all verklempt. That could give you the power of fate. Oh, sorry, mister. You okay? Tools like that with powers beyond human knowledge. They're called artifacts. But they aren't just something you can find and collect. I recently found out every artifact is guarded by a powerful guardian beast, with strength far surpassing the level of humans. Someone from the village must have gotten too close to the scales and woke the beast up. I mean, they're called guardian beasts, but it's not like they're sacred creatures or anything. They attack anyone who goes near their artifact indiscriminately. Once they've woken up, they head out into the world and destroy the surrounding area, like some sort of retaliation. They're basically just big, vicious demons. In ancient times, many countries fell into ruin because of them. I've got no idea why creatures like that exist, but they're not on our side, that's for sure. Well, anyway, you can imagine the rest, right? They say that one's still sleeping in the caves here. What's up? What happened? Nothing. I'm just glad to see a human again. Gao, can you take us to that city now? Aren't you a bossy crow? I thought you might have gotten into some kind of trouble. I've been looking for you all this time. You've been out looking for us? I thought you were under the impression we were ghosts. That's some attitude you got. Fine, I had to be back by tomorrow anyway. Sorry, but we won't have time to sleep tonight. We're leaving for town now. You're gonna be walking all night. Meow. We've been walking forward every day for 8 long years. This much will be no trouble at all. Ah, that's right. But man, a crow doesn't even have to walk. Traveling must be a breeze. I told you I'm not a crow. I've got a respectable name, Karen. You're so good. There they go. That young man has a strange fate, doesn't he? So does the bird. Still, if it's him, then surely... I'm sure he'll use the power of the scales for the right thing. Yes. But it really is a shame. Huh? What is? I wouldn't have minded a man like him marrying you. Heh. Oh, Dad. But he already has someone important held inside his heart. Yes. Someone he would die to protect. Will he accept his fate? Or... It's time to go, Dad. Everyone's waiting. What are you doing? You're the only ones left. Hurry up. Oh, I'm sorry. Shall we go? This ends every chapter. It's like the closing credits in an anime. It's great. Whoa, what a magnificent building. So many people here. I can't even count them all. So this is what they call a city. The sun's up already. We're here. Welcome to the castle town of the sealed castle Rispidar. Rispidar, yeah. Sealed castle? Yeah, well, the land has its problems. I'll tell you about that some other time. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my business quickly and head straight to bed. Come on now. I know. I'll talk to the folks at the bar. Head over there after you're done sightseeing. See ya! Well, let's take a look around. We might find a clue or two with this many people about. The sign reads, "Welcome to Rispidar Castletown." Says, Pekochira Village, present day. Rispidar Castletown. Oh, hey stranger, are you a traveler? This is the biggest city on the continent. If you're looking for something, this is a good place to base yourself. I don't think he says anything else. I think they'll just have one line. You're a man, right? Your face is pretty. I was surprised. You can get to the back streets from here. There's a path leading to the castle from the back streets. I know a bunch of stuff. The bar is just down the road. It doubles as an odd job place, just like in other regions, so you should head there if you're in trouble. So this is the bar, but before that... Acquired World Tree Blossom. It's a legendary item. Can be used to travel to any previous save crystal. Can only be used at certain times, but has infinite uses. Can we use it now? We can. But... Cave of Libra Depths. This is all present day stuff. I don't think... You know what, let's try it. Oh, there are enemies. Okay. Oh, whatever. Listen, man. I just want the gold chest, that's all. We'll give it a second. They keep taunting me with the silver chests. They keep taunting me! Alright, what's the... Well, we'll finish this cave, or you know. And I know we haven't used a refining kit yet, but we will. I think at the end of the game I had something like 300 of them, and I used I used way more than that, because you still use them even throughout the game, but I think I had something like 300 at the very end of the game, and I ended up running out to the point where I had to buy multiples. Because you could buy them in a store, right? But it was, yeah. I used them, I ran out completely, I had to go buy another, like, you know, stack of 99, and then, yeah. $11 coins, yay! I guess I shouldn't mock the coins, it's not their fault. So are we in present day? That's the question, or are we in the past? Because, right, I mean, that's, you know, that's kind of the thing is we weren't in, well, you know what, I guess I don't actually know. Well, hello, Mr. Kitty. I was gonna say we were in the past, because it says present day and past and stuff like that. What are we doing? What are we doing, Mr. Kitty? You're super cute, do you know this? Do you know how cute you are? Well, we'll see. I think we're in the present day. Or, yeah, it's just daytime. See if we can, yes, mister. Man, you're in the way. I don't know if you hear him. He's rubbing his face all over the microphone. Well, we'll stop here. Oh yeah, visit the bar introduced by Gao. Yep. Well, anyway, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Are you want to come over? Yeah? Oh my gosh, of course you do. Of course you do. There he is. Question, you know, as always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent. Let me hear them. I do try and read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them. Just don't step on the keyboard, please. And, he's like right here. Yes, that's correct. So what is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm gonna go with the, one of my coworkers. Well, first off, I guess we'll go with new job. I mean, new-ish. I've been there almost 2 months at this point, but new job, and it's going well. It's going well. It's nice. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Found out all my previous coworkers are basically talking trash about me, so that's interesting. It's weird, because when I was leaving, they were basically like, why would you leave? We're family. And then I leave, and they're like, that guy fucked us. When he left, he fucked us, all that. And I'm just like, whoa, dude. You know, I kind of laughed it off or whatever. I'm like, yeah, that's just them being grumpy or whatever. And I text them, and they wouldn't respond. I'd be like, dude, there's openings here. Come over. It's better pay, better hours, all that stuff. It's better here. Radio silence, and then finally one of them was like, don't text us anymore. No one wants to go work there. I'm like, wow. You know, and here's the thing. It's like, in their case, it's like, I knew a lot of them didn't like me, because a lot of them are just kind of, you know, some of them are grumpy old men or whatever, but they're, I sort of had this epiphany this morning where I was like, they didn't want me to leave, and they're all stressed out and everybody hates it there, but it's like, there's this saying like, don't light yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. That's a great, it's a great philosophy. Like, don't hurt yourself to help someone else. But they wanted that, right? They wanted me to be stressed out and be miserable and be paid less and all that stuff, so that they didn't have, you know, it's like I don't like picking up someone else's slack. I don't want to work harder just so someone else can be sitting down or whatever, you know what I mean? But that's what they want. They're like, you know, and then apparently they're just nasty people because, you know, I left and then I'm like, come with me, and they're like, no, you're an asshole or whatever, and I'm like, but they didn't have the balls to say it to my face either. It's just shit that I'm hearing, you know? So yeah, new job, way better. I'm sure there's some of the same type of people here where I'm at now, but it's like, I'm maybe not making as much money, but I'm way less stressed. Significantly less stressed, you know? Used to be super upset going to work, constantly pissed off on the way to work, pissed off while leaving. I'd think about it constantly when I wasn't working. And just now I'm like, no, we just go to work and then you leave, and sometimes you're on call. Like I'm gonna be on call here in a couple days. You know, it's like, and then you're on call, and that kind of sucks, but it's like, overall, it's not, the job is better, you know? And the people I left behind, I'm just like, wow. That I don't get. I don't get why someone would, I mean, I understand like envy, right? Where they're mad that you're doing better than they are. It's the whole crabs in a pot mentality, right? Rather than us all getting out of the pot together, they'd rather everyone be miserable. You know, I just didn't think, you know, they said it's really astonishing because I'd known them for years, right? But sad and disappointing, but yeah, I'm glad I know. I'm glad I saw that they're snakes. I mean, it was confirmed, you know, that it was confirmed like that, and then I'm glad this new job is good. So that's basically it. That's my unique positive moment. It's a little bad with the good, but overall good. So, but I noticed the white bird in the background. Yep. Which is what at the end of the intro we turn into. Is it a clue? I'm not gonna tell. You won't know. But yeah, so that's my unique moment, unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. Hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.